So maybe you just got yourself a sweet new box speaker. The JBL Partybox 320, JBL Partybox 520, and the Sony ULT Tower 9 are all great options. But now you're looking for a microphone to use with these speakers because they're really great for karaoke with friends. So today we're going to compare the JBL Partybox microphones to the Sony ULT Power Mics, and we're going to see which one's right for you, and let's see how both of these wireless options compare to your standard wired mic. So first, there's pricing. Now, for comparison's sake, your standard wired mic is going to retail for around $20 and it gets the job done, no problem. Whereas the Sony ULT Power Mic system retails for $150 and the JBL Partybox mic retails for $170. And unfortunately, that is a price increase from when these microphones first came out. Now, if you want to pick any of these microphones up, there will be a link down below, or you can always press on the YouTube shopping button. And if you want to further support the channel, then you can always go watch the related videos linked in the description down below. Now first, we're gonna have to get our baseline. This is your standard mic that just plugs into your speaker's 3/4 inch inputs. Now this mic has a cardioid pickup pattern, which means it's going to mainly pick up sound from the top, and it's not going to pick up too much sound from the sides. Overall, this microphone sounds good. However, since this is a more affordable mic, there are two big drawbacks. First off, this mic does pick up a lot of noise, especially when you're handling this microphone. And since this is a wired microphone, then all of the noise from the wire, it is going to get transferred into the mic itself. And also, you do have to be careful when you're popping your P's, because the built-in pop filter in this microphone doesn't do a great job of, protecting from all of those poppings from the P's. But then here's the JBL Partybox mic, and overall I feel that this mic sounds a lot better. First off, this microphone just sounds louder, which I really like, but also this mic does have a tighter cardioid pickup pattern, so it's going to do an even better job of not picking up all of that ambient noise around you unless you're talking directly into the microphone itself. But another thing that I really like about this microphone is that it does a really good job of not picking up so much noise pollution when you're handling this mic. And obviously, since this mic is wireless, you don't have to worry about wire, just like with Sony's mic. And this mic also does a much better job of preventing any popping because of the built-in pop filter found in this microphone, because as you may see, there isn't so much popping when I'm saying my P's as with the wired microphone that I just showed you. Because here's Sony's ULT wireless mic system, and right off the bat, you're going to notice that this mic doesn't sound as loud as JBL's mic, even though both of these mics are plugged into the same speaker, and they both have the same microphone settings, and they're both running at the same gain. But it does sound more natural because JBL's mic, it does lean towards a brighter sound signature. However, I feel that this Sony mic performs very similar to your standard wired mic. It has a cardioid pickup pattern, but it's not as tight as JBL's cardioid pickup pattern, so this mic does pick up a little bit more noise pollution than JBL's mic, and this mic does pick up more noise pollution, especially when you're handling this mic. And you do have to be careful when you say your P's with this microphone, because even though this microphone does have a better built-in pop filter than your standard wired microphone, when you say your P's with this microphone, there is more of a pop than with JBL's microphone. So, plainly said, I do think JBL's wireless mics sound better than Sony's mic. However, since JBL's cardioid pickup pattern is so tight, if two people are trying to sing into the same mic, one person is going to be more prominent than the other. Whereas with Sony's, since this pickup pattern is a little looser, I feel that two people are going to be able to more easily share this microphone when you're doing karaoke. Now, with both JBL's and Sony's wireless mic systems, you get a receiver that can be plugged into any speaker or mixer that has a 3/4 inch input, and each system comes included with two wireless mics. And all of these microphones and both receivers charge via a USB-C ports, which is great. And the mics from both Sony and JBL have an advertised battery life of 20 hours, which is going to be more than enough for multiple karaoke sessions. However, something that drives me crazy about JBL's system is that the receiver has a 12-hour battery life, whereas Sony's larger receiver has a 20-hour battery life, matching the microphones themselves. So with JBL's, sometimes when you're using your mics, your receiver will run out of battery. But the good thing about all of these mics and receivers is that you can use them while they're charging. But wait, if you want to invest in quality crypto, then check out our partner, Coinbase. Coinbase makes it super easy to invest in quality crypto like a Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, or Chainlink. And if you sign up using the link down below, you can get up to $200 in crypto and jumpstart your investing journey. So again, check out Coinbase by clicking on the link down below and get up to $200 in crypto. Another thing that really drives me crazy about JBL's mics is that it's just way too easy to accidentally press the power button and turn off the mics. And this is super annoying because whenever you have any of your non-technical friends or family and they're doing karaoke, I guarantee you that they're going to turn off the mics and then they're going to start crying and they're going to call you over and they're going to say, oh no, something's wrong, the mics ran out of battery, your mics are broken, your mics are overpriced and they're JBL, blah, blah, blah. No, the thing is that they're having such a good time that they don't realize that they're pressing the power button, which is just too easy to click. Whereas with Sony's power button, it's much harder to accidentally turn off your mic because you have to press much harder and you have to press and hold. So with JBL's, I really wish that their button just wasn't so easy to press. And if you're planning on letting a lot of non-technical friends and family use your mics, I would actually recommend the Sony over the JBL because of the power button issue. Just trust me on this one. But something that I don't like about Sony's mics is that this mic is just way too round. So whenever you place it on the table, or more realistically, when your friends and family place your mics on the table, this mic is just going to roll around and eventually it's just going to roll off the table. Whereas with JBL's mics, these have built-in rubber stoppers, so they aren't going to roll around on the table so easily. So overall, sound quality wise, JBL's Partybox mics sound better than both your standard mic and Sony's ULT mics, because this mic sounds louder, they do a better job of focusing on your voice, and they don't pick up too much noise pollution, especially when you're handling this microphone, and this microphone also has a really good built-in pop filter, so your P's aren't going to pop as much as with these other microphones. However, I don't like that JBL's mics have a 20-hour battery life and the receiver only has a 12-hour battery life, and I don't like that it's just way too easy to press the power button on these mics because your friends and family will constantly turn them on and off without knowing, especially when they're having a good time, which is going to end up just being a headache and more work for you. Whereas with Sony's microphones, since this power button is harder to press and you have to press and hold, your guests won't accidentally power these microphones on and off when they're having a good time. Plus, both the mics and the receiver have a 20-hour battery life. I think both mic systems are good, but they do have their differences. JBL's mics sound better, but Sony's mics are more affordable and they're more foolproof to use. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit the like button and get subscribed. If you want to pick any of the products up, they'll be linked down below. And if you want to further support the channel, check out the merch. I made some shirts and hoodies that look and feel great. And you know I can be very particular, so I'll only slap my name on something if I'm really proud of it.